My presence cannot make a difference, and I refuse to believe that God blessed me with gifts to serve others. The church used to be the hands and feet. It's not true that small actions make big changes. We're too divided to cooperate. I cannot say love your neighbor as yourself because it costs me too much. Follow my own path, live my own life. It's not worth it to give without hesitation or expectation. Believe that this is the truth. To be financially successful, I must protect the margins. That's my priority. People, for 10 years and beyond, I will not regret this decision. I am confident in this.
It's hard to believe that this is Puente's 10-year anniversary. And it's an amazing act of God that Puente even came about.
The mission of Wheaton Bible Church is to see more and more people love God, go together, and reach the world. And Puente is an expression of that mission outside the walls of the church. And we do that through a lot of different ways.
I wanted to avoid being in a community, and if we were to leave a new community, people not even notice that Wheaton Bible Church was gone.
In our after-school programs, we're working any given day with about 150 students. We have a case management department that works with adults and connects around practical needs, and we have an adult education department that focuses on English and Spanish literacy. Our model is really hyper-community based. We are within arm's reach of everyone we're trying to serve. Where the people are, we go to them. It's the power of presence of us in their lives.
I've been with Puente since second grade, I think. At first it was forced on me. I didn't really feel like I needed an after-school program to help me with my homework, but actually as I grew up, I ended up needing their help a lot.
Sí fue un poco de nervio al confiar en gente que no conocía, obviamente porque ellos habían ido a ofrecer la ayuda, pero como a la vez los maestros de mis hijos, otra vez ellos nos hablaron de la ayuda que ellos estaban ofreciendo, eso lo hizo un poco más fácil.
Hace 10 años, desde que llegamos aquí, la idea de venirnos aquí fue por obtener una mejor vida para ellos, para Víctor, para Barbie. Y poco a poco Puente nos fue dando el apoyo y la orientación para ir subiendo un peldaño tras otro peldaño hasta lograr lo que ahorita Víctor está en el colegio y próximamente Barbie.
At first I was as a second grader, and I came from Mexico, so all I spoke was Spanish. They would set one specific tutor to help me. And then by fourth grade, I was already in an all-English class, which some of my friends were still in the Spanish class, which was kind of nice, seeing how fast I progressed, and that was only because I was getting the extra help from Puente.
Yo tengo mi confianza puesta en el personal de Puente del Pueblo a ojos cerrados porque siempre están ahí para nosotros y nos han dado bastante, mucho.
I knew what I wanted to do, I knew I wanted to go to college. I just didn't have a way to get there. I'd be a first generation, so everything was new to me. As much as they want to help me, my parents, they don't know the culture here, they don't know what it's like to go to school. And I feel that Puente del Pueblo laid down a path for me.
Yo estoy emocionada de aprender inglés para poder compartir más con las maestras que no hablan español y pues quiero ser algo más en este país, más que todo para yo entenderle a mis hijos.
It's been a great partnership, and they've been able to fulfill a need that we just weren't able to do. Our calls for service there have dropped dramatically there. We don't have anywhere near the issues that we had there in the past.
The volunteers and their presence back in second grade for me and growing up with them was kind of very meaningful because I kind of spent 2 hours of my life with them every day. So it's kind of those hours added up.
One particular teacher tells me that she can tell who the Puente students are in her math class because they're the first ones to pass their math tests all the time.
So in 2008, we launched in one school with 14 kids, and we said at that time, stick with us. We've got some of those kids from those first years in college now. We've been working, our programs have grown, and we've got this big cohort of kids behind them, and we're looking forward to the next 10 years. Where would that take us? What can God imagine?
This is one of the greatest ministries God has given Wheaton Bible Church in our almost 90-year history.
Uno de los metas que Puente me ha ayudado a tener en mente ha sido la educación de mis hijos. ¿Cómo podemos hacer para llegar a vayan al colegio que ellos quieran porque ellos pueden y son capaces? Que no los detenga nada, que no pensemos negativo, que nosotros podemos.
What we're seeing is children, students, adults infused with hope. And hope helps people pivot. It helps people change direction. It helps people begin to see themselves as being able to make a contribution, to being able to make a difference, to have a voice.
I am confident in this. I will not regret this decision for 10 years and beyond. People, that's my priority. I must protect the margins. To be financially successful, believe that this is the truth. Give without hesitation or expectation. It's not worth it to follow my own path, live my own life, because it costs me too much. Love your neighbor as yourself. I cannot say we're too divided to cooperate. Small actions make big changes. It's not true that the church used to be the hands and feet. God blessed me with gifts to serve others, and I refuse to believe that my presence cannot make a difference.